Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about taking shortcuts and why I think taking shortcuts is probably the worst thing you can do. There is a certain path you have to take to become a better individual at the thing you're pursuing or the thing that you want to be better at, and you can't really take shortcuts. I've seen people who are trying to lose weight, for example, are not doing some sort of a regular habitual change. They just do something for the short term that like improves them a little bit, and then for the long term they don't really think about it at all. They just do this certain thing once just so they can feel better about themselves, I guess. And yeah, and then like a week after that they continue to be on their normal path. Say for example, they go on some sort of diet, and yeah, they lose like a few kilos, but then this diet doesn't really work. They fail to go and continue pursuing this diet, and so they gain the weight back like a few weeks later, and they haven't done any sort of improvement. They haven't changed their lifestyle, they haven't changed their mindset about the thing. Instead of going to and exercising and doing things that will actually lower their weight and like make them improve their muscles and do things that are actually good for their body, basically, they take the shortcut, which doesn't really work. And yeah, they basically lose time doing things that don't really matter. I don't believe there is a shortcut to anything in life. I don't think like anybody can take this different path than everybody else and like succeed in it after millions and like hundreds of thousands of people have tried. Um, you gotta go and do the path that everybody has gone through and just go through it and succeed in it and understand it's it's kind of like you can't really be the inventor after like a lot of like a thousands or hundreds of thousands of people have completed and tried the same thing as you did. You just need to go through the same path and understand it. You gotta follow along that path, complete the things that it requires in order to achieve this kind of thing that you desire and the goal that you are trying to pursue. You can't take a shortcut. You can't take what like some sort of guru tells you to do in order to get to that goal. There is no, I don't believe there are shortcuts in life, especially to that extent where you get to that goal much quicker than basically any other human being alive. Yeah, that said, I believe really all of the people that are doing this should change their ways and understand that, you know, they're not going to make any sort of progress or difference in themselves unless they go through the path that everybody goes through. We are not special in how we experience the world. We all experience the world. Um, no, wait, I've expressed it not correctly. We are special in like basically everything. But when we experience the world, we do it basically all the same. We all try to achieve some sort of goal, and there are a ton of other people who have tried to achieve that goal. So we can learn from them and understand like what path they've gone through. And we shouldn't be different when it comes to that sort of path. A lot of people have tried, and working smart is understanding that people have tried doing this and say if that didn't work, then you shouldn't do the thing that they have tried. And you should be given full, great evidence that a strategy works or doesn't work. You shouldn't go blindly to a shortcut and try to do something differently, because that probably won't work if hundreds of thousands of people have tried it, unless you have actually found like some sort of divine shortcut, I guess. Yeah, that's basically it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon.